What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Empire Heat Check. After a crazy fucking week of drama surrounding my team.
That's a
always.
first. This is a big first.
Like
There's
fucking always.
You know what this reminds me of? Adrian Wojnarowski bomb. There's like a Woj bomb right here. Talking about some.
So for people that don't know, there was an ESPN report that came out about Jalen Hurts.
Oh no! Oh no!
This guy.
Oh no!
Yeah, him.
Come on, look at that.
This guy right here.
The man that used to love and praise.
Yeah. Not anymore. So there was a report that came out that said he's a bad locker room presence. He doesn't take coaching well. What else? He can't read off defense.
Yeah.
I've already said that multiple times on here. If you haven't been watching the podcast, welcome. I'm the only Eagles fan on this podcast. Can't read a defense, and I've said that. There's been reports saying that the Eagles are not going to extend him because it's the last year of his guaranteed money. What else?
What? Let's see.
He has poor body language.
He's not that coachable.
He's not bought in.
He wanted to avoid playing under center. Reluctant to let it rip at times, particularly against zone coverage. Push back on changes that would diversify this mean. Poor body language, not always bought in. Diverts from the game plan and changes play calls to an excessive degree. And he was the person who called the 4 verticals on that Eagles last play of the 2026 NFL playoff.
So you're telling
Not
me
Kevin.
it wasn't even Kevin Patullo's fault for that last
This
play?
is coming from an anonymous source, which a lot of people think that it's Kevin Patullo trying to save his ass.
I think it's BG.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I think it's because BG's already came out about it before.
Be either one of them. It could be Nick Sirianni because Sirianni knows that he's on the fucking hot seat too.
Yeah. What if it's AJ Brown?
I don't think it's AJ Brown.
Fuck yo, kid. That's literally what he's like.
Why are you saying that is Jalen Hurts is the godfather of Jalen Hurts' kid?
Yeah,
If you didn't fucking know. They've been best friends since college because when Jalen was going into college, AJ took him through Ole Miss.
Okay.
And that's how they became.
Can we even say he's the godfather anymore? Because they got beef. We don't even know he's the godfather anymore. What if we took that title back? He said, Devontae Smith, you're godfather of my child now.
So, all right, let's get into it though.
Huh?
Like, this explains a lot of problems that have been going on with the Eagles team in recent years, and nobody really wants to fucking see it.
I've been saying this, 2022.
As an Eagles fan, let me get into this, okay?
Yeah, let you go, and then we'll.
I'm going to say the side of some Eagles fans.
Okay.
And then I'm going to say my side after.
I will.
Most Eagles fans are going to sit here and go, yeah, but all he does is win.
That's not a stat in the NFL.
Hold on. All he does is win. All he does is do great things. The one year he had that was good was 2022. Y'all are hyping him up for throwing, 25 passing touchdowns? And adding, how many did he have in 2022? Let's see.
But no, y'all can't hype up Joe Burrow when he's going over 40.
He had 22 passing touchdowns, 6 interceptions, 760 yards, and 13 rushing touchdowns.
And they're only going to go off the rushing touchdowns, but they weren't effective. They were the fucking push.
Yeah.
It's not like he fucking decided to.
It's not like he was running out of the pocket like Lamar Jackson.
Or has he ever done a Joe Burrow or Lamar Jackson or somebody else type of run touchdown? Going fucking 70-yard rushing.
I can only name one.
Down the field.
Go ahead. Against the Rams.
Okay, if he had a 70
but I say
something yard
the playoffs.
rushing touchdown.
But I'll say this.
In the Rams.
We call Lamar Jackson a running back quarterback, right?
Yeah.
How come he put up 40 passing touchdowns and Jalen Hurts didn't? And all he had was Zay Flowers and agent Mark Andrews.
Yeah.
Everybody's going to hype up that year because he was almost MVP.
Yeah, okay.
Then they're gonna hype up the fact all he does is win in playoffs. He has 21 touchdowns. Congratulations.
Mhm. Yeah.
How many of those are the tush push?
Yeah, not from last year, but from
Uh,
previous years.
How many? Can you guess?
What?
I say
18,
I say above 10.
He was up by
17,
19.
19. Holy shit!
19 of those 21 touchdowns that he has in the playoffs are one play.
That's
Where-
fucking insane.
He has the greatest offensive line in football. One of the greatest defenses.
Historic. No, historic. They're going to be in a historic defense.
Yeah.
And they're only getting fucking better.
I agree.
Mhm.
2 of the top 15 receivers in the fucking league.
Yeah.
Arguably one of the best running backs in the NFL.
I agree.
Yeah. I mean, he had him for the past 2 years.
And then there's going to be the people on it.
Yeah.
The Eagles fan
Yeah.
side that love Jalen Hurts. Oh, he's had 7 different coordinators. All
Because
the-
he's the problem.
I think it's because they're
Here-
unable to coach him.
I heard this thing yesterday.
Yeah.
This came from Cam Newton.
Yes.
Jalen Hurts is a problem by himself because when he does good, his coordinators get hired other places. When he does bad, people get fired.
Because he's uncoachable.
Okay. So now here's the question: Is he a game elevator, like elite status, like we talking Joe Burrow, or he's a game manager, or even lower than a game manager? That you could just put him in the game and he'll just he won't turn over the ball.
I'd say he's like right on the fucking edge of game manager.
Okay. So, all right, wait. Who'd you got? So,
Right on the edge of game manager because
Mm.
AJ Brown could take over a game by himself. I've seen him multiple times.
that's if he can get him the fucking ball.
I agree.
Yes.
No, I agree with him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He always relies on throwing deep balls to AJ.
Which is dumb.
Devontae Smith, we've seen him multiple fucking times get take
Yeah.
over a game by
Game,
himself.
game changer wide receiver. Yes.
He won the fucking Heisman in
Mhm.
football. The last actual receiver, not Mr. Oh, I'm gonna play both sides of the fucking ball.
yeah.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna talk about that guy.
I mean, look,
Saquon,
hey, don't forget about my boy Smith up at Ohio State. He won a Heisman too.
But-
but I'm not saying he's better than Devontae in college, but
Yeah.
Devontae has been a game changer since he
Yeah.
came into the
Of course,
fucking league.
yeah.
Then you got Saquon Barkley.
Mhm.
We saw it all the year that we won the Super Bowl. Who was the one that was carrying this team on his fucking back?
Wasn't there a
Saquon Barkley.
let's go back to the 24 season, right? How many games did we see Jalen Hurts not throw above 200 yards? A lot, right?
A lot.
Because he relied on Saquon.
Because he
But he couldn't complete passes.
because he was relying on Saquon. He was throwing ducks most of the time when he was throwing the fucking ball.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm coming crazy. I don't care.
Mhm. It's
It took him to this season. But
also-
This shit hurt me because I love Devontae and I want
Yeah.
Devontae to succeed.
I think there's a switch. I think because it's now reported that he's been changing excessively the plays. I don't know how long this has been going on. I'm assuming ever since since he started, like after
The
he's
only
good
thing
year.
that I can defend with that
Mhm.
that a lot of Eagles fans are going to say,
Yeah. Okay.
the years that he was changing the plays were the years that we had shitty offensive coordinators that never called plays in their life.
Okay. But still, that does not excuse you for. So if you take over if you're fucking changing the entire scheme that the teams learned during the off season,
He ain't changing the scheme. He's just changing the play.
still, but it's
Peyton Manning did this.
All right.
His whole
All right.
career.
So he's calling audibles at the line.
But
Yes,
I don't
going
know
up
if
the line.
Yes.
but
To be fair, I don't blame him because
okay, but if he's calling
Well,
audibles at the
that-
line, I don't see him calling the audibles at the line. I see him doing what he does.
you want to know why?
With the 4 verticals.
Here's the thing with that.
Before they go out on the field, he changes it.
Here's the thing of why. They get the fucking play calling so damn late. You can't look at a defense and be like, oh, this is what I want to do. Because they get the defense,
Okay.
they get the play in so damn late.
Okay,
He
but
has no time to do anything.
he has no time to do anything. But you know how many other QBs in this
He'll
league?
just go a little.
Look, you know how many QBs in this league that actually perform like he's not good under pressure.
I mean, look. Hold on. Listen.
He's not
we
good
could-
under pressure.
No, he's not. Chris. We saw this past year, though. He's not good. We saw him previous season.
He literally just turned the ball. He has a stat. He's a historical fucking stat of turning the ball over twice in one single play. One single play.
No,
How the hell?
Hold on. Let's talk about it. Justin Fields never did that. Aaron Rodgers never did that. Tom Brady never did that. Peyton, Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson. Like, come on.
Johnny Football.
Even Johnny Manziel never turned over the ball twice in one play. That's
I didn't see Shador Sanders turn over the ball.
even though as much as we hate Shador,
Sean Watson.
like one thing, like with the whole Jalen Hurts, he wasn't that good in college. I mean, if you got Nick Saban,
The whole stoic bullshit makes no sense to me though, because that's how he's been even all the way back in Alabama.
no, it's not even that. When you got,
I don't understand why that's even in that thing, because, and also that Pope article was contradicting the fuck out of it. So
What?
because they were literally saying what I just said, where when he has an actual competent coach that pushes him,
Yeah.
he likes that. When he doesn't, that's when he starts going off the rails and doing all this extra shit.
but when you're a leader of a team amongst men on the Eagles, when you're the leader, you're the guy that they look towards. Wouldn't you want to just push your own goddamn self? Why don't you want to do that instead of waiting for?
To be fair, the only time he went to the Super Bowl was the only times he had actual competent coaching that actually knew how to call plays.
All right. You want to use? Hold up. Let's use that.
Go ahead.
Joe Burrow. I'm going to keep saying it.
Mhm.
Zach Taylor.
Terrible offense coordinator.
Exactly. They're terrible, right? Offensive line, shit. We have Jamar. We have T. Higgins.
He still went to Super
Well,
Bowl.
Lamar is the best receiver in the league, but continue.
No.
Yeah,
It was James
but-
Harden this year. Let's keep that on factor. Yeah, that's like
But listen, look,
It
so
is,
if
but
you,
every other fucking year,
yeah.
he's stuck with that guy.
Mm-hmm.
Joe performs every single time. Every year.
Yeah.
Besides when he gets hurt.
Which has been alive.
Yeah.
He still went to the Super Bowl.
But
I digress.
He still went to the Super Bowl with that same offensive head
same guy.
offense coordinator. 'cause he
Same-
called play.
Because that was
See, that-
also the last time that he had an actual defense. But
Defense was middle of the pack,
But see,
they had Justin Bates.
but the defense was middle of the pack.
Okay.
though.
but Jalen Hurts has defense, right?
Historic defense.
But he does not do anything better than Joe.
No, not at all.
I do not know.
Wouldn't say that
Yeah,
either.
but so if we want to say this about coordinators, everything,
So-
Joe is stuck with the same fucking
With the
but
same
here-
guy.
But here's
Same
the,
guy.
here's the thing, though.
Same dumbass. Same dumbass.
Here's the thing, though.
You right.
Before Zach Taylor was the head coach of your team, he at least called plays.
Okay. Let's take.
Okay, but we're gonna say
We
something.
just keep hiring our best friend.
Patullo.
Not even just him, Brian Johnson, too.
Okay,
Okay.
Brian Johnson wasn't that good, but
Neither one of them
so-
called plays. But
So I
now we're in
I
the same
get
place
that.
again, because Sean Mannion never called
I
plays.
get that, but I get that. But to be fair, don't you? When you get in that position, it doesn't matter if you've called plays or not. I think you have learned, but how else are you gonna learn? How else are you gonna learn how to call these plays? How to do this? You learn there. He's regressed since 2022.
yes.
He hasn't fucking
He just relies on the fucking tush push
because he
and deep balls.
because he's a simplistic quarterback. He does not do anything better than anybody else. You could
I
if you
think
say,
we're drafting a quarterback.
but if you say rushing touchdowns, okay, but you can't look at them and be like, oh wow, look, he actually made a difference. Tush pushing is not that much of a. All right, let me scramble out of here. Let me. Whoop. Lamar
Play-
Jackson.
to
I'll
play-
give Josh Allen that too.
play devil's advocate,
Okay.
there would be people that are in my fan base that would go, if he's so not good, why the fuck, since A.J. Brown has been an equal, has he had 1,000 yards every single season?
That's all he's supposed to.
Well, hold on.
Ever since he came in, Devontae doesn't get no love.
Devontae had 1,000 yards.
Wait.
last year. They both did.
Okay. Are we gonna sit here and
Isn't
act?
AJ out?
Hold on. Are we gonna hold on?
He was only out for like 3 games.
Hold on. Are we gonna sit here and act like
He was forced to.
when AJ was in Tennessee, right? He had Ryan Tannehill at quarterback.
Yeah, he only,
Are we gonna say Jalen Hurts is better than Ryan Tannehill, right?
obviously.
Okay. AJ Brown was only 40 yards off from 1,000 yards with Ryan Tannehill. What the fuck are we talking about? That's only 40 yards off, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, like,
Yeah.
like,
And then
he's on the same situation that he was on Tennessee. We got a great running back, so we're gonna pound the rock. Okay, what was Derrick Henry when AJ Brown was there? A great
best
running
running back in the league.
Exactly. So they're gonna pound the rock. It's the same situation. Tennessee had a great defense. The Eagles had a historic defense.
yeah.
That's all they had to rely on. But guess what? Jalen Hurts he's been ass at Alabama. How the fuck do you get replaced in the national championship by Tua Tagovailoa in the national championship, and he wins it in overtime, throwing a dot to Devontae Smith? He goes to Oklahoma, gets carried by CD fucking Lamb.
To be fair, he was runner up for Heisman that day. But continue. He lost it to his guy that he just talked about.
Because Joe Burrow had a historic fucking season at LSU.
That's one of the greatest college teams ever.
Now, present day, is he worth that second round pick that y'all got him in 2020?
Second round pick? Yes.
Jalen Hurts is worth the
Look,
He was.
what quarterback?
I'm
I'm
not
sorry
sure-
for cutting you off.
Yeah.
But what quarterback did you pass on to get Jalen when you guys drafted?
I got you.
In the first round,
Yeah. Okay, so when you guys got
Herbert,
Okay.
Tua, your quarterback,
okay, right?
Jordan Love.
Okay,
But we didn't draft a quarterback in the first round that year
yeah, but
because we had Carson.
okay, but who was still on the board when Jalen was on there?
I don't think there was anybody.
Okay, but all right, I want to make a point here.
When we drafted Jalen Hurts in the second round,
Who's still on the board? Because when did Bryce Young get drafted?
Jerry Chin, Bryce Young.
That was 2020.
Okay, never mind. Just,
No, you're good, you're
yeah.
He was the last quarterback off the board.
Boy, Jalen.
That was good.
There's nobody starting.
No.
No, right? Okay, never mind.
Who would we taking the first round that year? Oh,
What?
that was that class.
What?
The one that haunts Howie Roseman for the rest of his life.
What? Who'd you get?
Took Jalen Rager over Justin Jefferson.
Okay, all right. That was the same draft class. Okay, now.
And then in the second round, we took
Jalen.
Okay, so Trevor
Which
Lawrence.
in our pick, we could have
Trevor Lawrence was the year after that.
could have took Jordan Love, even though he's ass too.
Okay,
I'd
no,
rather have Jordan Love over than
okay.
Jalen.
So are you going to sit here and tell me,
Because Jordan Love was pick 26.
as of right
He's,
now,
drafted
let's switch
pick
it.
21.
Let's switch it. You think Jalen's doing anything on Green Bay? If he
No.
was on Green Bay, if
No.
you
No.
guys drafted Jordan Love,
No.
I think Jordan Love would be in the same position that Jalen's in right now.
Yes.
Anybody.
Yes.
Trevor Lawrence, you think Trevor Lawrence, like, I'm just saying,
Yes,
because he was the same
absolutely.
sacrifice, right?
Trevor Lawrence is a better skilled
Trevor
quarterback.
Lawrence was not in the same draft class.
Well,
No, he was in 2021.
Okay,
That was the year with Zach Wilson and all
Okay.
that.
You named two? Who else?
So Tua, Justin Herbert,
Okay, I know. All right, Chargers.
Jordan Love.
That's what I'm saying. Chargers. You think fucking Justin Herbert would still look as good?
Yes. He would even look better. He's a
I think he would be top of the fucking league.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. All right, now Jalen on the Chargers team.
No.
Hell no.
No,
Because they
it's
don't.
because of the team around him.
Yes.
I never disagreed.
No, yeah, I know, but I'm saying this against everybody else that's been
I
sitting here
never
fucking.
disagreed with that.
Yeah, but
I know my team
Yeah.
is stacked, except at the quarterback position,
I can't.
which is why you got who was it, Levante David?
Mhm.
They came out and said
They were just running cover 0 and cover 1.
they said we weren't worried about Jalen. We were worried about that offensive line and that run game.
He said in that, what was it, that 2023 playoff game in Tampa Bay, they were running cover 0 and cover 1 the entire game, bro. If you don't know how to audible against a cover 0, get what a cover 0 is.
Yeah.
It's a blitz.
It's all out blitz.
Cover 1 is just man coverage.
Yeah, he's. I don't know.
And either one of those, all you got to do, slant.
I think Tua would have ended up being a better QB on your team.
That's reaching. A little.
No, 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 no,
listen,
no, no,
not the
no,
rush as
no.
much.
I remember the first year when Mike McDaniel came in, Tua had an MVP type of year.
Yes.
He had an MVP type of year. Tyreek Hill had over 1,700
But
yards.
if everything went the way Tua went on your team, I think Tua would have looked the exact same way.
But
as-
they took Jalen
yeah.
Rager because that year was Kobe's year. We had Carson Wentz coming off a fucking back injury.
Yeah.
They didn't know what the fuck was going on with him,
Mhm.
which is why they didn't want to waste their first round pick on a quarterback.
Yeah,
But like,
That's the only thing I can say about that.
but no, I'm just saying if that would
To be fair, I think they're going to end up drafting a quarterback this year or next year. One of it.
and then Jalen's gonna
Because this is the last of his guaranteed money,
Mhm.
which therefore means that cap hit after this year
Look,
goes down by
also,
a lot.
the Eagles have no intention of
Of
extending Jalen
extending
Hurts' contract until his play improves for Jeff McLean.
Another
he
thing I want
knows-
to bring out with that,
He knows it's the last year of his guaranteed contract. He knows the cat is out of the bag on some of his baggage. He knows he has to produce. I don't think he's producing.
I know. I
I
want to
think you
bring up
guys are
a
having a
point with
downfall.
that I saw. They're saying that the Eagles are going through the fucking media.
Yeah.
To get through to him.
Which is a good thing, but I don't think
No,
it's gonna
but he
work.
doesn't like that type of stuff. He don't like that at all.
I think
So that's why they're going through the media to sit there and they're putting certain things out in the Eagles franchise, which
It's a
first
circus
off-
right now.
Yeah.
At quarterback on the
first off, I don't think
Yeah.
Eagles would ever do this.
Yeah.
It's rumored that they were doing this.
Okay. Scary. Now
That they're going out of their way to say that shit about Jalen so that he actually performs. Because if he doesn't, he's gone.
well, I want to propose something to both of you and the people watching and listening. 2024, you guys got Saquon, right? Now listen, right? He outperformed everybody on that team. Saquon, he was beast. He was a fucking problem.
And the defense.
Yeah, but that offense, you didn't think about Jalen. You didn't think everybody
I
like
thought about Saquon.
suitcase.
Saquon.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
And then when you stop Saquon, that's when AJ and Devontae started taking the fuck over.
Listen,
Because that was also the year where he came out and went, so that's what you wanted to see
exactly. But so
against the Steelers.
then the following year, you're going to sit here and tell me, okay, it's so easy to blame it on Kevin Petula.
Thing I would blame it on.
Uh-huh.
Our offensive line was hurt.
Yeah, okay, but
That's what I would blame.
no, yeah. But
That's
you're
the
going
only
to...
reason Saquon couldn't really
Okay,
do nothing.
but-
Because 3 of our top offensive linemen
Mm-hmm.
only played 6 games.
But you're not going to sit here and tell me that all this shit now is coming out, that he likes to change the play, that he likes to change this, that. You're not going to sit here and tell me that he's not in Kevin Petula's ear telling him to make Saquon do inside zone. And that's it. And that's all. That's all. I mean, it takes the shine away from fucking Jalen didn't have a spectacular year for the Jordan brand. The previous, I mean, whatever, Super Bowl, right? But the main thing about that team last year was getting Saquon.
All right. I'm going to say this. How come when Kellen Moore was on the Eagles, right? Offense coordinator super year, how come the Eagles had a 29th ranked passing offense? And
Because Jalen. But we also ran the ball a lot.
hold on. But when Kellen Moore was on Dallas, Dak had the number 1 ranked passing offense.
They also didn't have Saquon Barkley.
He had a good running back still at that time.
But not on the level of Saquon Barkley.
Tony Pollard almost hit 1,000 yards.
But that's not Saquon.
Okay,
Yeah, but
the fact is, all he had to work with was CeeDee Lamb.
But to be honest, we didn't know what Saquon was gonna fucking do because he had some atrocious shit in
New York.
New York. So him coming in was always a question of, is he gonna perform? Is he gonna actually perform? Which he did.
To be fair, was the best offensive line he's been behind
Yeah,
his entire career.
but still, he did perform.
The only reason that he didn't put up as many yards, he still put up over 1,000 this year. I think it was what, 1,200?
Yeah, but I think you guys.
It was also because of the fucking injuries of our right guard, our center, and arguably the greatest right tackle in football.
Yeah, but
Who only played 6 games this year.
Okay, but hold on. But there's other quarterbacks that have shittier offensive lines. Either went to
I'm not defending Jalen with that. I was defending Saquon.
No, I get that, but like we got
That's the only reason he didn't go crazy.
I honestly, with all this coming out, I think Jalen is Saquon's problem too because he wanted to simplify the fucking playbook.
I think it's why AJ is saying the shit that he's saying.
Because he does not want to keep running deep routes. AJ wants to get the ball.
He wants to play like Julio Jones instead of trying to play. AJ Brown, does he have speed? Yes, but he's not Devontae fast or Tyreek Hill fast. We know that already. He's a big body receiver. He wants to bully you at the line. That's what he wants to play. That's his game. He wants to be a Julio Jones. But Jalen's not letting him be a Julio Jones. He's making him run deep routes like he's Tyreek.
And they limit the fuck out of Devontae as well.
Yeah, exactly. So it shows that
because Devontae is easily one of the best route runners in football.
Yeah, like some of
and
this
he can't do any of the shit that he wants to do because let's run a hitch route, let's run a post, let's just run a deep go and have you fucking jump over 3 people to fucking make the catch like you always do.
I tell you right now, Jahan Dotson would have never left your team.
That's why I don't think Hollywood Brown ain't gonna do shit.
He's not, because Jalen's not.
He's over here
the fucking
hyping
ball.
He's over here hyping it up, going, "Yeah, I didn't get to play with him at Oklahoma. I get to play with him now."
Hollywood Brown has been good since he was on the Ravens.
But this team, I think you guys are going downhill this year.
I feel like they're either gonna make the playoffs, losing a wild card, or don't even win the division.
I don't think they win the division, because I think there's going to be a lot of pressure on him, and he ain't going to. I don't think he's performing well this year.
All right, let's do
At
I
all.
this.
still got us winning the division because we have the
Mhm.
best defense in that
All right.
fucking.
Defense
The
could get you so.
conference.
Defense could get you so.
Yeah,
far.
but they ain't going to be scoring these points on
Look at
offense.
hold on. Look at the Jets. We have the best defense in 2022.
And they were always in games because of it.
No, but then we lost. We were 7-4, and then we finished
At the end of the
7-10.
day, even without Jalen Hurts, we still have the fun to put up points.
I get that, bro. You need the right man at quarterback.
Yeah,
Like my thing is this: is Jalen Hurts better than Dak?
I don't.
Is he better than Dak?
No, I'd put them at the same tier.
When did he sign to Jordan?
It had to be.
When did he get signed?
2023.
22.
And he started going downhill. He's getting too. He thinks he's
So
so much better than he is.
wait. You're putting Dak in the same conversation as Jalen?
Yes.
How?
All right, but if
When Dak has a lot of MVP type of years than Jalen Hurts?
yeah, but see,
I'm also including success with his whole team with that one.
yeah, but there's
But Dak has terrible defenses in his career.
Dak has also had a year just like Lamar where he had 13 All-Pros on his team.
Okay,
They did nothing.
that was his rookie year. That was his rookie and second year. After that, he's been balling. He balls. Regardless of I know you hate the Cowboys. Is Jalen Hurts better than Brock Purdy? I'm gonna go down the line. Hold on. Is he better than Brock?
I can name you 5 QBs that are better than that Jalen is better.
All right. Is he better than Stafford?
Oh fuck, yeah.
See, how was that so quick?
No.
But
Because Stafford's one of the greatest people to throw a football.
All right, look, if you're
hold on,
But he's a Hall of
hold on,
Famer.
if you're looking at talent based, we're
He's a
going
Hall
off
of
this
Famer.
talent based, not the team surrounding him, with how he performed. I mean, I don't.
hold on. Brock had less talent around him on offense besides McCaffrey.
Yeah, yeah.
And he won a playoff game.
And Kittle before he got hurt.
But Kittle wasn't really doing much in that game.
But you got to include Kittle with that because he's
Oh,
still one of the best
but-
tight ends in the
Okay,
league.
but his best wide receiver in that game against your Eagles was DeMarcus Robinson.
I think he's on the same. He's like you said the other day. He is just a bigger Justin Fields.
But like my thing is, all right, bet
He's just a more muscular version of Justin Fields.
is he better than Sam Darnold?
No.
I would say, yeah, no.
But wait,
Sam Darnold is better.
but
Sam Darnold resurrected his fucking career.
okay, but like, how are you gonna say Dak's not better than Jalen?
Mhm.
Are you basing off that one Super Bowl?
No,
Well-
no. Keep mentioning quarterbacks.
All right, let's keep mentioning it. Lamar Jackson.
No,
Okay, Josh Allen.
No.
no. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, I don't like
All right.
Josh now.
All right, Patrick Mahomes.
No.
So how you saying all these quarterbacks? Let's Joe Burrow.
No.
Fuck no.
Okay, let's go to the AFC West. Justin Herbert.
One gets hurt too much.
That's yeah, but see, that's the thing with Joe. If let's discard all injuries. I think Justin Herbert is
He has a better arm.
Is Bo Nix better than Jalen?
Yes.
yeah. I think
Yes.
it's a level above him. He's not far better than him, but he is better.
Is Drake May better than him?
Time will tell.
That one.
Time will tell. I got
CJ Stroud.
no.
No.
I'm sorry.
No.
No,
Trevor
No.
Lawrence.
Yes.
with the way he played this, yes.
Daniel Jones.
He's had 2 good years. He's had that year last year before he got hurt, and he had the year with the Giants.
I don't give a fuck if I get hate for this. I would trust Daniel Jones on my team instead of Jalen.
I'd
All
say
right.
no.
I think if
I'd
Daniel
say-
Jones was on
I'd say-
in that Eagles situation,
I'd say no, only off the sole fact of he doesn't do it on a consistent basis.
All right,
Well,
so-
that-
all right,
that
not bad.
I can
All right, bet.
I agree.
We can, since we're talking about like 2025 Jalen, take away Cam Moore from that Titans situation. You think Jalen Hurts is producing in that Titans offense? No,
No,
not at all.
To be fair, I don't think a lot of people would have.
Fuck no.
All right. Let's talk about it.
But
You think on the Raiders he's doing that type of shit?
no.
Even with Brock Bowers and Ashton Jincy?
No, because their offensive line is dog
Mm-mm.
shit.
So what I'm getting at right now
He's
is,
in good.
hold on. What I'm getting at right now is Jalen Hurts needs a top 10, top 15 wide receiver duo. He needs a great offensive line. He needs a great offensive coordinator and a great running back just to win ball games and the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Yes.
That's terrible. That's really
Again,
terrible.
I don't like them.
Yeah.
I'd rather them draft a fucking quarterback that's taller than 6'1".
Look, and
I've been saying Jalen Hurts has been trash ever since he came into the
yeah.
league.
But look,
I've been sitting here saying that I want Tanner McKee to be my fucking quarterback. At
yeah.
this
But it looks
point.
like if you guys draft somebody,
Tanner's just gonna be
He's
the
a-
backup.
He's gonna be the
Because
offensive
they're gonna end up trading
Which-
fucking Jalen.
which sucks for Tanner. Let's see what he got. More.
We did see what he got
And he actually played.
when Jalen got fucking hurt at the end of 2024.
He actually played somewhat.
There was a lot of games that y'all didn't even get over 20 points this past year.
Yeah.
A lot of
All right. Now let me look. I keep saying, keeps talking about Joe Burrow, obviously, because he's my QB.
Yeah.
Now we talked about that. Joe don't. He has one top on the offensive side.
Mhm.
One top 10 position player on that team.
They put T in that top 15, buddy.
I said top 10. I didn't say top 15.
Well, I'm saying top 15
I didn't say top.
because T is up there.
I didn't say top 15. I said top 10. I was going off what the wall was saying.
But he said top 10, top 15.
Oh.
So you got to include T. Higgins in that one, buddy.
But Joe, even without T. Higgins, he
Yeah,
can still bowl. He
hold
can
up.
still bowl.
But there's games where he has either one of them
Mm-hmm.
or both.
Mhm.
And he still produces with one of them. He produced when Jamar went out with his back the one year, and that was when he went above 40 touchdowns.
Mhm.
It's when he had the crazy. Jamar was out. The one time, and then T was out because of concussions, and he was still producing. And we have one of the worst offensive lines. Not the worst, but one of.
It's top tier worst.
Yes,
It's up there and like I think it's
top
like
5.
either number 2 or number 3.
Yeah, along with the Raiders and shit.
But like
But-
I'm still gonna go back to that. How do you say that Jalen Hurts and Dak Prescott are on the same level? I seen Dak do better with less talent than Jalen Hurts with this all world talent
Yeah.
around him.
Mhm.
If Dak had a great defense, they could have made a run this year.
Because all the quarterbacks that you were just comparing them with have consistently carried their team in the playoffs.
Dak,
No.
Dak does not carry his
okay.
team.
okay.
Besides last year.
Whoa. Hold up. We're going to sit here and say that all the quarterbacks he mentioned consistently carried their teams in the playoffs.
Trevor Lawrence gets choked
Trevor
out
Lawrence
in the
has,
playoffs.
Josh Allen hasn't, neither has Lamar Jackson.
All of those players have actually been in the playoffs and gotten wins, though, haven't they?
Yeah, Dak
Exactly.
Prescott hasn't won in the playoffs.
What, 2? Congratulations.
Okay, but isn't
And
it?
the 2 that he has were when he had the 13 goddamn All-Pros all over his team.
But if he
No, he
made,
didn't. No,
but
he
also,
didn't.
hold up.
No, he didn't.
But also,
No, he
if-
didn't. Hold on. 2016. No, he didn't. Because the fact that
He didn't have Zeke there,
okay, but
he wasn't All-Pro.
they had a bye week, Chris, and lost to the fucking Packers with Aaron Rodgers. He beat a prime Russell Wilson on Seattle.
Yeah, but also, to be fair, the team is not, that offense is, your offense, I think, would make any fucking bad QB look
Yes.
good. You have,
You put Dak on that team,
yes.
they going straight to the bowl.
You have AJ, Devontae. Your whole offensive line, when they're healthy, nobody is touching that besides Fred Johnson.
But the fact that for you to sit up here and say Jalen's on Dak's level, no. Because you know how many games Dak balled out this year and the defense failed him? There was a lot of games.
The game that he won that I picked correctly that nobody thought I would.
Yeah.
Mm.
But my thing is this. You don't think Dak is going to have another amazing year with George Pickens?
Well, no,
And
Unless if he
CB?
even shows up.
it depends.
He's going to show
It
up.
depends.
There's not he is going to show up. They
He's
don't
gonna-
know if he is.
He's going to. That's like you saying that he wasn't going to get franchise tag. He was going to walk into free agency.
That's why he ain't gonna show up. What you just said.
Okay,
But
you can say the same thing
The
about
same thing with CD Lamb, where they're gonna wait until the day of the start of the season to give him a contract.
yeah, I wouldn't. I'm not. Yeah,
But that's like saying the same thing with Brees Hall. Brees Hall is not going to show up because he got franchise tag. He's going to show up regardless of not. For the fact that
It's not a given that they're gonna show up.
I'm sorry,
They do the shit that
at the end of the day,
Sam Reddick did
I-
and go to Japan.
I agree with.
at the end of the day,
on
at
that.
the end of the day, Jalen Hurts, he's
Yeah.
a low tier quarterback. He's not good. All the quarterbacks that I just named are above him. He's not a skill set quarterback. He's not skilled at all.
I know what quarterback I was on. And it ain't Jalen.
Oh.
He's in this draft class.
Ty Simpson.
No.
Garrett Nussbaum.
Yep.
I think that would be a way better fit than Jalen, though.
6'5", and he has an arm.
I tell you right now.
I'm tired of having a fucking 6'1" quarterback that can barely see over the line to even read a defense.
I will say this though, right?
And I'm tired of Instagram quotes too.
Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong here. I think you guys are going to have another situation that Carson went through with Jalen. Think you're going to let him play. You're going to draft the QB this year.
And then they're going to come in at the end of the season.
And then
they take over and Jalen's gone because they're going to trade him.
I think Jalen's
Do I
gone.
think we're going to get a fall like we did with Carson Wentz? No.
Look, I think
Where we got a first-round pick from the Colts? I don't see that happening. At max, I can see a second.
I believe, this is the last thing I'm going to say on this Jalen thing. I'm going to say, I believe when Jalen's gone, Nick Sirianni is also leaving.
I hope so.
But then
You already know, I don't like Nick Sirianni. He's a certified cheerleader.
Then-
I've said it on multiple episodes.
then you killed, you chopped the head off the snake.
Only people I'm keeping on this coaching staff,
Mhm.
there's only one person.
Yeah.
Mitch Fangio. Everybody else can go. We already got rid of the offensive line coach that I would have kept.
Yeah.
So everybody else can go.
Yes.
And I think once Jalen's gone,
Mhm.
that's when the big time head coaches will come to us. Because that was another thing during the offseason we didn't get to talk about.
Mhm.
None of the big head coach options wanted to come here and be an offensive coordinator.
Oh yeah, we
Because of Jalen. Because they didn't think that Jalen can
which he can.
use his mind
Mm-hmm.
for their offensive schemes. And that's crazy because they both turned Josh Allen into an MVP candidate.
Yep. I think everybody's just scared of his.
Because
I
Jalen
think he's gone. I think Sirianni's gone.
when you
Clean house.
got your former running back talking about, I know some people in house.
Mm-hmm.
I take everything that motherfucker says with a grain of salt.
I mean, is he really telling a lie or telling the truth? Because now it came out.
But
Yeah.
look who he's talking to.
Yeah, but
I take everything he says with a grain of salt at this point.
So you said,
but it's all backed up. Right?
that's what I'm trying to get at.
This everything coming
Yes.
just backed up his claims.
But the other motherfucker on that podcast with him can go fuck himself.
Okay, but
Mr. 22 tackles.
they're not telling no lies though. At the same time,
No, I chose definitely telling fucking lies. And then he tries to back it up with a little fucking video clip of him getting one tackle, one of his 22 solo tackles. Congratulations, you did jack all.
All right. Do we want to talk about?
hold on.
Oh,
This is the last thing I got
Yeah.
you. So you said Jalen Hurts and Dak are on the same level, right? 2021, Jalen Hurts had 3,144 yards, 16 touchdowns to 9 interceptions. That was his first year he actually started. His breakout year, he had 3,722 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. 2023, 3,800 yards, 23 touchdowns, 15 interceptions. 2024 Super Bowl year at 2,903 yards, 18 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. This past year,
That's what they're gonna say in the comments. I already know it.
in 2025, this past year,
He's
3,200,
not gonna step at. He's just gonna do enough just to win.
300,
I don't want that as a quarterback.
300 in 2024 yards, 25 touchdowns, 6 interceptions.
The quarterback's supposed to carry you, not have people carry him.
yeah.
Dak Prescott,
That's what I gotta say.
Dak Prescott, his rookie year,
Mhm.
3,667 yards, 23 touchdowns, 4 interceptions.
Yeah.
2017, 22 touchdowns, 13 interceptions, 3,324 yards.
Mm-hmm.
2018, 3,885, 22 touchdowns, 8 interceptions.
Mm-hmm.
2019, almost had 5,000 yards, 30 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. 2021, 4,449, 37 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. 2022, he got hurt. No, he didn't actually. 2,860 yards, 23
He
touchdowns.
did get hurt. That was the year he broke his leg.
No, it wasn't. It was COVID year. He had 23 touchdowns, 15 interceptions. 2023, 4,500 yards, 36 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. 2024, 4,000 yards, 29 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. This past year, 3,700 yards, 27 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. How is he not better than Jalen Hurts?
Hey, everybody in the comment. Everybody watching. Yo, comment down below.
Has Jalen Hurts ever sniffed 4,000 yards? Has he ever sniffed 37 touchdowns?
No, because he's a simplistic player and you don't like.
My point taken. Dak is a way better quarterback than him.
I think Dak played better than him though, but it's just the team around him. It's the same. It's the argument. You know, you can't get past that argument because it's the team he's on.
Like,
that's why some of these what ifs don't work. Like how I was saying, the what if, you put them in any other situation, it'd be. I mean, we might. Yeah, we could do a what if.
it's just I'm saying it. Do I like the Cowboys? No, but
Yeah.
I gotta give respect where it's due. Dak is a great quarterback. He is.
Mm-hmm.
He just had bad defense and not that many good offense until CD came and George Pickens.
And he doesn't show up in the playoffs.
Okay. Jalen Hurts had 1 year that he went to the Super Bowl. After that, he just lost. We can't, bro. Okay, you get one Super Bowl. Can you redo it again? You got the same team that you ran it back, the same thing, right? And you can't run it back?
Nope.
That's saying something, bro. Like, bro, we can't sit here and act like Dak is just bad. Dak had MVP type of seasons before. How come only Eagles fans mention Jalen Hurts in the top 5 and not Dak nowhere in the top 10?
In the playoffs, he is.
Cause of wins? Bro.
So that right there.
What?
Dak has played in 6 playoff games. How many touchdowns do you think he has?
13.
You were one off. He has 14.
I'm on a roll today. With that.
Because of 14 touchdowns, really. So if he had a great defense, not just Quentin Williams.
Yeah, but out of 21 of Jalen's in the playoffs is
tush pushes.
Yeah, it's 19 out of 21. So that means that he only had 3 passing pushes.
Like, bro, he lost to a hurt 49ers defense, bro. You can't say nothing about it.
He has 11 passing touchdowns.
To Dak's 14.
Which Dak doesn't have 14 touchdowns. He has the same amount of touchdowns as Jalen Hurts, just 3 rushing.
Okay, but
so all the other 21 came from tush pushes.
Look, I still think I agree.
Which means he has 10 tush push touchdowns.
Yeah, I don't care if it sounds like I'm hating or not, but I still don't like it. I never thought he was good. I think Dak's he was in a better situation.
He's a better skill set quarterback.
He was just put in a shitty situation. Jalen was put in a better situation than Dak is. It's like you can say the same thing between Tua and Jalen. Tua was put in a shit situation. Jalen got put in one of the best. Going to that Eagles team was to die for. To be on this team, QBs want to play on this team.
Want to play the what-if game. Okay, so what if they would have had Carson Wentz in this situation?
Carson Wentz would have took him to the playoffs at least.
What, this situation?
Yeah. The situation that
Carson would have won the Super Bowl. Carson could win the Super Bowl.
Okay, but then you're taking the whole what-if thing out, and so you're saying they never draft Jalen, so Jalen never gets drafted to the puck. He never gets claimed.
They don't draft Jalen, and they keep Carson Wentz, and they give him the exact same team that
he's winning the Super Bowl.
We seen it. He was balling with the Vikings this year until he got hurt. If injuries was what's stopping him, but look, if we're gonna go off no injuries, I think. But wait, hold up. Yeah, you want to play the what if? You got to take into account with the injuries and everything. But if you want to take injuries out, Carson would be a fucking mega star of a QB.
The point I'm trying to make is, even without this team, there's one quarterback that has thrown for over 4,500 yards in the Eagles' history.
Mm-hmm. And that is?
It's Carson Wentz.
Yeah.
They're still winning the Super Bowl regardless of not.
I just had to point that out.
I think
it's Jalen's never thrown for 4,000 yards.
Yeah, but look,
Carson Wentz.
You guys would have won the exact same way.
And he did that with practice squad players.
You guys would have won against the Chiefs in the Super Bowl in 2024. Oh, the 2024 season, the exact same way Carson was playing.
The exact like, bro.
I don't like Jalen, so
No, because that was all defense. I
would have rather had Carson Wentz because at least he's 6'5" and can see the fucking field. Even if he's a douchebag in the locker room, who cares?
Look, but I'm sorry. At least he tried. I don't feel like at least it showed that he actually cared somewhat.
But I'm sorry to say this.
Because that was the last time I seen a quarterback put their team on their back.
Yeah, because you've had Jalen the entire thing.
It took Chris this long to notice that Jalen hurts his ass. It took to the Monday night game against the Chargers to know that he's ass. I've been saying it. They're gonna be on recycle again. Watch. They're gonna draft another quarterback to play competition with him.
Gary Nussmeier.
It gets to that point.
We have multiple third-round picks. Gary Nussmeier.
That's all I gotta say. Was I shocked about Dexter Lawrence asking for a trade yet?
Yeah, and then another thing.
Because his contract.
Yeah.
He wants 30 mil. That was the main reason. This is his contract.
He wants 30 mil per year.
Yeah, because he wants to be paid as the best defensive tackle in football. Which he didn't live up to that expectation last year.
He's top 3.
Last year, he did not live up to it.
When the whole offensive line is double teaming you, when you got Kayvon Thibodeau doing jack shit, you got Abdul Carter doing jack shit. What do you expect?
Well, no. Abdul Carter was not doing jack shit.
Oh my God!
He was
bring it up.
And he was jerking off on the plane. Hey, if people can talk about sperm and jizz and shit on YouTube, we fucking can as well. Fuck that.
Dexter Lawrence has always been in the top 5 discussions of defense alignment. And I think he probably deserves that $30 million.
Rumors. The wall was telling me when I picked him up that what were you saying?
A Giants page did a mock draft.
Yeah.
That
did you know he finished the year with half a sack?
He's getting double teamed, bro, and triple teamed.
How's he getting double teamed when the best person on his defensive line ain't even him?
It's Brian Burns.
Exactly. So how's he getting double teamed?
It's not that.
That's why Brian Burns was getting
exactly. When you double team Dexter Lawrence,
they weren't double teaming Brian Burns.
You saw 16.5.
Okay, but you saw him. Hold on. Do I gotta go pull up game tape that he was getting single coverage by a right tackle and a left tackle all game and nobody could stop him? But back to the fact, it said like the Bengals are giving up their 10th, a 2nd round pick, and a 4th, and they're getting back the Giants 5th and Dexter Lawrence. That's not a bad trade at all.
I want that.
Here's the thing though, with the double teams.
Since we can get Caleb down.
Exactly.
So
and yeah, Jets up there too. But I don't think we're gonna get him because we just traded for Tavondre Sweat.
So I don't
So I'm gonna see what Tavondre got.
I'm gonna bring up somebody that both of them don't like.
What?
We want to talk about double teams.
Jalen Cooper's not good. Don't even bring him up.
Oh yeah? He's not good, huh? He gets double teamed and he had 4 sacks.
Okay.
What about Jordan Davis? Jordan Davis gets double teamed because he's big as fuck.
Okay.
And he had the most sacks on my team.
Okay. If we're big enough double teams, how come
we're talking about a historic defense?
Hold on.
Compared to our shit.
Hold on. If we're talking,
first off, the Giants' defense line is not shit.
No.
Okay, but their secondary is.
That ain't gonna put them in conversations like yours.
Exactly.
But you're saying he got double teamed.
Okay, so let's go back to the
Carter gets double teamed every play.
Let's go back to the 2022 season. Quentin Williams got double teamed and triple teamed, and he still finished with 18.5 sacks. What are we getting at here? Okay, Dexter Lawrence is still top 5 defensive lineman in the league.
Yeah, but how many people on that defensive line are good?
Brian Burns, that's it.
That's a
And Sexy Dexy? You're going to tell me Kayvon Thibodeau's up there in that defensive line.
No.
You're going to tell me Abdul Carter.
When it comes to pressure, he
all
is.
right, all right. Wait,
Pressures are different than sacks.
name your edge rushers, both of them on each side.
Nolan Smith.
Yeah, okay.
He's at.
What, name another.
He's
Jalen
inconsistent.
Hunt. Jalen Hunt.
Yeah, okay.
They're both.
Which Jalen Hunt led our team in fucking sacks and interceptions somehow.
Kayvon Thibodeau is not better than Jalen Hunt. What are we doing?
Point B. Point B.
What has Kayvon
You
Thibodeau?
can't use the excuse of double teams then, because you just said it. Quentin had 18.5 sacks while getting double covered.
Okay, but we not going. That was in 2022.
But did Dexter do anything? No.
But his defensive line was good.
Exactly. Look who we had on our defensive line.
Dexter didn't do shit. He had half a sack.
Well, when nobody else besides Brian Burns is
Half a
getting
fucking
pressured.
sack.
When nobody else but Brian Burns is getting pressured, the entire your fucking
That's
team.
not true, because Abdul Carter was getting pressures. He just wasn't finishing the fucking job.
Yeah. Okay. When-
So Brian Burns was not the only one getting pressured, buddy.
So we're bringing up pressures against sacks. We're talking
Because
about
he's still
sacks.
pressuring the fucking quarterback.
Oh.
Half a fucking sack does not put you anywhere near the fucking top 5 of defensive tackles.
2024, he had 9 sacks. Is that bad for a defensive tackle? You know how hard is it
I'm
for a
talking
hold
about
on,
this year.
hold on. We're talking about careers now because the fact that it
I'm
is
talking about this year. You said he was getting double teamed all year. He had half a fucking sack.
Hey, buddy. No, he didn't. He had 6.5.
What?
Where?
Look at ChatGPT stats by season. He had 6.5.
What, this year?
Yes. What are we, bro?
Hold up. Wait.
Am I? Hold on.
Let's say 0.5.
For instance, it says season by season, stats by stats.
Sorry, guys. We're doing homework here.
What does that say?
He had
Half a sack.
he had 0.5.
Okay, but
I looked on. I
Half
went
a
on
sack.
that and
with the fact you're saying over here that he doesn't deserve 30 million. Why doesn't he deserve 30 million?
Do something more than just getting.
He's a
half
run
sack.
stuffer too. He can stop the run and get sacks.
He didn't get no sacks last year. He got half a sack.
Chris, we had this discussion before. Defensive tackles don't get sacks like that. They are in the middle of the defense to stop the run.
he's never gotten above 10 sacks.
Bro.
The closest thing he's gotten is 9.
For the fact that you're saying you're sitting up here saying that he doesn't deserve 30 million.
He doesn't.
He had 4. He had the best pass deflections last year of his career. He had 4 tackles for loss. He had an interception last year. And that was the only year he had an interception was last year.
But he's a defense.
But yeah.
But you're sitting up here saying that he's not top 5 in defensive tackles. How? Who's in your top 5 of defensive tackles? I want to know this.
Last year?
No, just in general.
The guy that plays for Carolina is definitely up there.
Derek Brown.
Yeah.
He's better than Sexy Dexy.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead. I'm listening.
What does his stats say last year? How many sacks did he have? And he got double teamed too.
He had 5.
Defensive tackles really don't get sacks like that. It's the edge rushers mostly.
They're
What are we
putting
talking
the
about?
pressure.
They're putting the pressure.
Oh.
He's a run stuffer. And he's one of the best defense tackles that can stop the run.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, if he's not top 5, then why are all the mock trades having him get traded for a first-round pick?
I wouldn't put him in the top 5.
Bro.
Opinionated.
Bro.
You said he's never had over 10 sacks, right?
Yeah.
Your boy Quentin had.
Okay, that was in 2022. What has he done after that?
Well, last year he had 2.5.
But he's still in the top 5, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't say he's top 5.
Quinnen?
Quinnen, now?
Quinnen? Now that they got Rashawn Gary now, too?
Mm-hmm.
And Quinnen? He might get at least, I say 6, 7 sacks.
Yeah, but I'm not saying
What do we always see with sack leaders? It's always edge rushers,
Yeah.
right?
because they cut through.
Bro,
Not everybody fucking
like, for the fact that you're saying that Dexter Lawrence is not top 5 is nuts. Chris, he's been an all-pro.
all right, look.
He's been an all-pro
Can I just say
for 3 seasons, bro.
obviously he's not we're not talking about fucking Aaron Donald over here. All right.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but
I would have said no defensive tackle is better than Aaron Donald.
Yeah. but still.
But the fact that my man's, he has 3 all-pros. What are we talking about here?
Going off of last season, I would not say he's top 5.
He was voted the best defensive tackle in the NFL this past season.
I wouldn't put him there.
Well, he had, but see, just sacks can't always be the end all be all.
That's what. Not,
I think
not when it
that's
comes.
what Dawes getting at.
That's what
Sacks aren't always the end all be all because he also
you can say that for edge rushers, 100%
Yeah.
for edge rushers, but not defensive tackles. That's a whole different game. You got to stop the run and try to get pressure up the middle and try to get sacks, bro.
Here's the thing.
Go ahead.
He stops the run, right?
Yes,
So why were they ranked 31st or 32nd in the league at stopping the run?
Chris. It's only him and Brian Burns on that defensive line. You think Kayvon and Abdul was stopping the run?
They'd be such a number 1 defensive tackle in football. Why are they ranked 31st then?
Chris, that's one man on defensive line.
But
You
if
think
he's
one
so
man-
good?
Hold on. You think
If
one
he is so good, why
Chris,
can he not stop
yeah,
the
but
run?
you can't say
Chris,
that
hold on. Chris, my fault. But Chris, you think one man is getting past the whole offensive line and stopping the run? No, it ain't gonna happen. The Jets, we had 2 good defensive tackles. Did we stop the run? No. A lot of teams have good defensive tackles. They can't stop the run either. For the fact that you're sitting up here saying that he's not top 5 and he was voted
Yeah.
as the best defensive tackle in the league this past season, what are we doing? Like, I don't know what to say anymore. Like, that's crazy.
all right. Yeah. Thank you. All right. Well, yeah. I mean, that's
Like,
I mean, I have nothing really else to hit on this.
it's just,
What about you, man?
like, I'm in shock right now. No, like, I'm legit shocked. The top 5 defensive tackles from this past season: Dexter Lawrence, Chris Jones, Cameron Hayward. This is when Quentin Williams was
Mhm.
still on the Jets.
Mhm.
Jalen Carter. How is he not top 5?
Yeah, I was looking at PFF. You can't get the other stats. They're fucking premium. I was looking at the other fucking stats.
That's his belief if he thinks he's not top 5. Or he's one of the best defensive tackles.
I wouldn't say he's top
He-
5. Neither would they. They said he was 9th.
I don't know. I mean,
I'm telling you this right now. You don't trade for a defensive tackle, a first-round pick, if you don't think he's that great in the league.
well, we'll see when he comes to the Bengals this next season. When he comes to Cincinnati,
Like-
we'll see. We'll see what
like-
happens.
Yo, that's
If
Quentin-
Sexy is going to be a Bengal.
if Quentin Williams isn't a top 10 or top 5 defensive tackle, he wouldn't got traded for a first-round pick.
Also, both the people you traded fell off a cliff.
And that's our fault? No, that ain't our fault. They're just dumb for doing that.
Scheme wise too, they don't fit in.
Exactly, but like,
I mean, Sauce is just
Can't tackle.
I'm good. I'm just
You
mind
got
blown. That,
mittens on.
no, I'm just mind blown that he said he's not a good. He's not up there as one of the great defensive tackles in this league.
I'm starting to go very.
I'm telling you this right now. If they trade him away, that Giants defensive line is gonna be bad.
Oh, I agree. I think so. I mean, you can't just rely on Brian Burns.
That's all I gotta say.
We appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Shout out to the new subscriber.
Fuck this guy.
I thought you were gonna do something more intense with it. What?
What? I can throw it at the camera too.
You thought Kim was leaning over?
I thought he was burning it.
I'm not gonna do that in the house, buddy.
Why not? I'd do it. Anyways,
The whole house is burning down.
make sure you check us out on all of our socials. X/Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Spotify. Make sure you rate us 5 stars on there.
And if you don't, I'm having Jalen Hurts preach the gospel to you at your house.
And also, make sure you follow us on Twitch at Empire Heat Check Gaming. We just had a birthday stream for our boy Chris. His birthday was Friday. So
Put in the comments, happy birthday.
yeah, make sure
I'm
you
gonna
say
touch
happy
your
birthday.
toes. I'll bring it back. Or your hot bag of ass.
But yeah, it's been Empire Heat Check, and we out.